Peace, y'all. It's King. I'm gonna just freestyle this straight from the heart, man, because it's something that just been weighing on my chest. This is a message to my young black brothers out here, Nubian, indigenous people of color. Um, no, I'm not discriminating, but this message is especially for a certain demographic because this demographic is the most challenged in this particular area. Brothers, man, y'all gotta really start taking life more seriously, man. Like, start resolving your beefs and your grudges or whatever gripes y'all have against each other in different ways other than violence and, bloodshed. You know, like we looking real crazy. Earlier this year, there was a national Black Lives Matter movement, and our fight was mainly, against police brutality. But how could we logically and reasonably combat or have an issue with police brutality when the things that the police are doing to us, we're doing sevenfold to each other? And a lot of people say, oh, it's not the same thing. Nah, it's not the same thing. It definitely isn't. I definitely would totally 110% agree with the fact that police brutality and crime amongst ourselves committed against each other is not the same thing. Somebody who looks like me, who has a similar background as me, comes from the same neighborhood as me, that's somebody that I should be able to look to as a family member or a friend. I should be able to confide in this person. I should feel more protected around someone who came from the same environment as me, that shares the same physical characteristics as me, that dealt with the same injustices in life that I did, or very similar injustices, that knows what it's like, to fall upon hard times, to know what it's like to grow up in a broken home, to know what it's like to experience police brutality and discrimination from law enforcement. Somebody like that who has had a similar life experience as me, I should be able to confide in as a brother, or, and not have to worry about that person as an enemy or somebody that could possibly take my life because we have a disagreement or argument or dispute that, in worst case scenario, we could, have it out in a fist fight, call it a day, and then tomorrow we back friends again. We have a surge in gang violence and just what they might in the media call black on black crime, people of color just killing each other, for reasons that really it's not that serious. There's very few things that are unresolvable as far as a conversation over a disagreement. Some things can be reconciled that easily, but most of the things that we beef about with each other, material stuff, he said, she said, you know, man, we got to find a better way to deal with each other, because every time we kill each other, hurt each other over nonsense that could be resolved in many different ways other than violence towards each other, we just give other people the fuel and ammunition to say what they say about us. Oh, they thugs, they criminals, they gangsters, they animals. This is why we treat them like that. This is why they can't have this and we can't do that for them. Or they're not allowed in these neighborhoods. You know, we don't want to be classified as thugs, gangsters, criminals. Where most of us are hardworking, law-abiding citizens. And the ones of us that are not, I'm not judging y'all. I'm just saying, bro, find a better way to deal with your people. We don't have a strong argument against the enemies of our people when we ourselves, a lot of times, are our worst enemies. Man, just ponder on that. And all you dudes that consider yourself OGs, if y'all out there jacking the same thing that the teenagers and the dudes in their early 20s were jacking on the negative tip, man, y'all need to check yourselves, man, because you ain't no real OG if you can't show them a better way to live and can't give them advice. You like a you like a big young homie at best if you out there doing the same things that the young dudes is doing. That's facts. Yo, peace, King signing out. That's all I got to say for today. But tune in. I'm gonna have more videos posting soon, and that's what it is.